Good morning, people. How are we doing this morning? Well, it's a beautiful day today. This morning, anyway. Uh, it got down to about 69 last night. At least that's what it said it was. It was still warm in the van. I know that. What's the topic today? I don't know, really. I mean, I think today I'm gonna find a shade. Can't go too far. I don't have that much gas, and I don't want to run out of gas again. So probably just gonna go on the other side of the parking lot. They got a big tree on the other side of the parking lot that me and Bear goes to in the mornings, and we sit over there because of that. It brings out a tremendous amount of shade, but there is a bunch of, there is more and more, I'll put it this way, I'm in a small town, city. It's the capital of Iowa, but it's still small to me, even though I've been here for 30 or 40 years, something like that. We moved out here in 87, so I'm pretty much an Iowegian, I guess you call me. But what was I saying? Anyway, but I've noticed a lot more homeless in the past week than I ever really paid attention to. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid or naive. I knew about homeless. I knew we had it, but I didn't really pay attention because, my life was too busy. I've been helping people out since I don't know, as long as I can remember, I think. God, those cars are small. I don't know why people buy those. I mean, I do, but have you ever seen anyone living in a smart car? I'm not talking about, one of the electric cars. I'm talking about a smart car. Those itty-bitty skateboards is what I call them. First time I ever seen one, I was driving down I-90, I think it was, heading west. No, it was 80. It was I-80 heading west to California, I believe, and in a big truck. And first time I ever seen one, it flew right by me. Okay, I'll take it. I'm in this 18-wheeler, right? And this little bitty car goes flying by me, and I'm sitting there just busting out laughing. And that was the first time I ever seen one. I think it was in where the hell was I? Wyoming or somewhere. I just left the Flying J. I think it was Wyoming. Yeah, I think it was Wyoming before you get into son of a buck. What is that, Utah? Yep. Yeah, I was cruising down through there and I seen it and I was like, what the heck is that? Um, yeah, those are crazy. Little bitty things. And don't get me wrong, I gotta ask this question. I know it's probably not right, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Why is it normally, okay? Normally the biggest people there is buy the smallest vehicles. Just asking a question. I'm not saying anything bad about bigger people. You know, I love every one of them. I love everybody. I don't care really. You know, I'm not. Some people call me racist. They used to call me that all the time. And it's like, I'm not racist. I love everybody. You know, you treat me right, I'll treat you right. That's just the way it is, you know. That's the way my brain works. It's the way God made us, I think. You know, to where everybody's equal. I'm not going to get into the politics of anything, you know, but illegals have just as much right as any other human, but I believe you should come in legally, you know. And if you're trying to get, what is that, asylum? Is that what it is? Or is that a place? I don't know. If you're trying to get that, that don't make any sense to me, but here or there. Anyway, off topic, I know. Mike, you're off topic again. So I'll say good morning to Bear. Hold on. Gonna be moving. Say Bear. Bear. Say good morning. Say good morning. You don't want to say good morning? Well, okay. He don't talk very much. Even when he was younger, he didn't bark very much. Only time he barks, really, is if somebody gets too close to the van, or when we were in the truck, too close to the truck, he'll bark. Usually they're just walking by. Or another dog, then he'll start barking. He goes crazy for another dog. Now, anything else, he'll sit right there, won't say a word. When we had a bricks and sticks and bricks, however y'all say that, when he had to go outside to go potty, he would not bark. He'd come up to me, lick me, or use his paw, you know, say, hey, it's time to go out, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. He wouldn't bark. I used to tell him speak and he wouldn't do it. Anyway. Is there a topic today? No, not really. I just wanted to say good morning. You know, happy Sunday. At least I hope you're having a happy Sunday. If this ain't Sunday when you're watching this, well, have a happy day anyway. You know, I understand that some people are having a hard time. I mean, look at me. I'm having a hard time myself. But I'm trying to look positive on things. My God, those are so small. I'm sorry. My brain just went back to that car. The guy just came out of the store to get back in it. I think his starter's going out or something, because he held onto that key a long time, you know. And it seemed like it was already running, but he just kept holding on to it. It don't make sense to me at all. Uh, the funny thing is, with all my travels and with all my experience of work, I could do whatever, you know, and be happy. Uh, don't bother me any. What aggravates me is negativity, and I get a lot of that in my own head, not anybody else, but just my own head. And that's another problem I have up there. A lot of voices in my head. No, not voices, I guess, because you don't hear them loud, so I'm not a schizophrenia or whatever y'all want to call that. But kind of like a monotone voice, I guess, or something that just is there, and it tells you, hey, we're the shit, or you go ahead and do that, and you're gonna screw it up anyway. So why do it? You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys, or some of you guys, not a lot of you, some of you folks, have the same thing. I'm not the only one. It could be the way you grew up. Always told you're not worth the shit and you're not gonna be worth the shit, And don't get me wrong, God bless my parents. They're both up in heaven right now, I hope. I lost my dad probably 2002 on Father's Day. We lost him. I think it was 2002, 2003, something like that. That we lost him. I lost my mom a couple of years ago, I think. I think it was a couple of years ago. She had dementia. That is a strange disease. We lost a lot of time because of COVID with her. We lost a lot of time. She was in a home, and she wasn't that old, okay? 60s, maybe 70s, I don't think so. She was born in 49, so whatever that is, Okay, this guy looks weird. I have never seen sunglasses like that before in my life. They look like, they look like the street light. The red, green, and yellow light. Without three, it's just two. That's what they look like. Anyway, sorry. So yeah, we lost a lot of time with her. So if you guys have a mom or a dad that's going through that dementia or Alzheimer's, spend as much time as you can with them, because it's strange. I went when we found out she was in hospice, and she wasn't really in hospice. She was in the same nursing home. I guess they just brought a hospice nurse in or something. I don't know how that worked, but my brother and sister took care of all that stuff. um, so uh, when we found out about it, we all met up. Well, we didn't meet up. We all ended up in Mom's room, and you know, seeing somebody that you really love in that situation, to where she can't talk, don't even really know you're there, right? Or if she does, she's not letting you know because she's acting like she's asleep because either she's scared or whatever, you know. But Mom always liked baby dolls. I don't know why. She used to go to I think it was Walmart or Kmart back then. This is back in the 80s. And just get from the waist up part of the Barbie doll, right? And then make a dress by hand. Is it crocheting, needlepoint or whatever? I think it was crocheting, and crochet a big old dress, and that would lay on top of her bed or sit on top of her bed. It was fucking weird, but beautiful. Because she made those with so many colors. She was Italian, if you can't tell. But she was Italian and Jew. So I think her mom was Jewish. I know her dad was full Italian from Italy. She from New York, but they came over from Italy. So she'd make all different colors anyway, and she would sit there day by day doing this stuff. So, and back then you didn't have eBay, Etsy, and YouTube and all this stuff, you know. So you couldn't sell it. And man, if they had all that back then, she would have done amazing, because she didn't just crochet. I guess that's what it's called. You know, Barbie doll dresses and stuff. I mean, she did all kinds of stuff. She could make anything. She was good, and she liked doing it. You know. But anyway, back on top. What the hell was I? What did I start with? Oh, yeah. So when it comes to time when your loved one is about ready to go, and they have dementia or Alzheimer's. I don't know if it's different for everybody or what it is, okay? But the day I went down there, I promise I don't do drugs. I'm just drinking this new stuff. I've never had it before. You guys try to get this on camera. Celsius. Hey, you get in here. Stop. Now sit down. What? What do you see? You don't see nothing. Anyway, Celsius Arctic Vibe. Not a sponsor. I got this from a subscriber, actually. Him and his wife or girlfriend, the beautiful people I talked about the other day, or yesterday, day before yesterday. 10 people. Anyway, they brought me a few of these. And honestly, I've never had them before. And this Arctic Vibe, man, it's actually really good. I like that. They also brought me some other stuff. We'll talk about that in a minute. But let's get back on topic. Told you. And yeah, this video's long. I'm sorry. But it's my video. It's my journey. It's my my journal. So make it as long as I want. Anyway. So while we were there, she was back on topic here. Sorry guys. While we were there, she was out of it. So everybody was in the room talking except me. I didn't want anything to do with that conversation. I'm not the youngest. I'm the middle, but I was always treated as the youngest, I guess you could say. Because everybody else got more brains than I do, I guess. I don't know. Not more brains, but can concentrate. Doesn't have the issues I have. Okay. And I think I get it from my mom's side of the family, because my uncle, I think, was the same way, and nobody could actually understand him. Why he did things the way he did. Okay. Anyway. Sorry guys. That's a tough topic. But I wanted you guys to see I'm human too. I'm not just on here, okay? I'm not just a video. I am a person just like you are. I hurt, okay? I got so many stories in my head that I would love to be able to get out and get them written down, but I can't. I don't have the patience for it, because I could tell some stories. Anyway, let's get back on topic we'll leave that with another video, okay? Sorry, squirrel. So she's laying there in bed, right? The hospice nurse or nurse, whatever she was, I don't freaking know. She didn't say much to me, except for maybe hi. That was it. She spent more time talking to my sister, because she was the oldest, and my older brother. But anyway, they are talking about funerals and cremation and all that shit in the room. Okay? In the room. By her. That pissed me off. I walked out. I couldn't deal with it. You know? And they go, what's wrong? I said, she's not even fucking dead yet, and you guys are talking about this already. You know? Maybe she just needs to reboot. I don't know. But you don't... If you're gonna talk about it, go in another room. Don't be disrespectful and do it right there and act like they can't hear you or they don't understand what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get on a tangent about this, but I wanted to tell you a story, and this is my story. I don't believe in that. If you're going to talk about something like that, talk about it away from that person, okay? Give them that much respect. When my dad passed away, we didn't have that choice. He had what they call a widowmaker. That's how he died. Trying to put a window in his cafe. Yeah, he owned a cafe. So, anyway. So I went home. I couldn't deal with it. I just, I left. It was, I think, a couple of days after, the nursing home released where we could go visit them is when this happened. I just couldn't deal with it, you know. So I went home and I stayed home. I couldn't deal with it. Now I had to work. The next day I didn't get a phone call. I got a text. Mom passed away. Yeah. I'm like, what? And, you know, they told me again, Mom passed away. I'm like, okay. Yeah, it hurt. Because, and this is the weird part. That day that she passed away, I mean, I knew it was going to happen. I wasn't, you know, ignoring the fact that she was going to pass away. But that morning, my brother told me she was perfectly fine. She was happy-go-lucky. And I was told this happens before you go to some people. I thought it was kind of... Is it strange? Or is it beautiful? I don't know. Did she see something that made her happy? You know? What was it that people see that makes you happy before you pass? Thank you. Anyway. She was a smoker. She smoked. They said before this happened, she would want to go out and smoke a cigarette all the time. All the time. I'm like, well, yeah. Mom. You know. I was a smoker too. I recently quit. I quit last December, January, something like that. And doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm vaping, but it keeps my mind occupied that I'm not missing something, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, back on topic. So my brother tells me, he goes, you know, yeah, it was weird. It was like, you know, he was there with her. They were chitter-chattering. Just like old times. She was laughing and carry on and said, hey, let's go out and smoke a cigarette. And he goes, all right, you sure? She goes, yeah, I'm ready for this. Okay, I feel great. So they went out and smoked a cigarette. Happy-go-lucky, a great visit, I guess. And I didn't find out about this until afterwards. And apparently, she passed after that. Ain't that weird? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. That's just... It's weird to me. I mean, exciting that maybe there is something. Well, I know there's something. I mean, you know, God tells us that all the time. But is it a confirmation? And we're just not paying attention to it. That there is something afterwards. Oh, by the way, I do want to say thank you to all my new subscribers. You guys have been blowing me away. I had a few people ask me how to support my channel. I don't know. I never made it for that. I made it for my journal, my live journal. I didn't make it for supporters or subscribers, but you know, and I'm thankful for it because it gives me somebody to have a conversation with about other things. Now, there was a comment about, having something done with your manhood isn't all you can get that by other women. I'm like, well, that doesn't have anything to do with what I said on any of my videos, but thank you for subscribing. I don't care about that. It's not about sex. It's about, don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's not about that. It's about the compassion between two people and the companionship, I guess, between two people. The way you treat each other, that's what matters. And I've been married 3 times. I'll be straight up with you. And yeah, this is getting way too long. I'm sorry, guys. It's almost 32 minutes. And if you guys want to hear about anything particular, just put it down below, and I could talk about it then, and maybe I could, I could keep my squirrel at bay and really talk about that information. So if you want to hear anything, just let me know. My travels, or I have some crazy stories, but yeah, just let me know. I love you guys. Keep your faith. God's always looking. Wait a minute. See? There it goes. I've been saying this through all of my videos since I started, I think. And sometimes I get it twisted. And I made it up myself. So, one day it popped into my head and I put it on my video, and I was like, okay, I like that. So I'm going to keep saying that. So if you don't hear it at the end of my video, then you know it ain't the end of my video. I don't know. It's like the caboose of the train back in the 80s. You know what I'm saying? It's the way I say it. So, God bless you guys. I love you. I love all you subscribers. Do I know how for you to support my channel? No, I don't. If you guys have ideas, just put them down below, and we'll talk about it. Maybe we'll figure it out. I don't know. Honestly, I don't. My biggest goal, and you guys already know, is to start heading west. By the way, I got a comment last night on one of my videos that said, why don't you just head west? It's not that easy. For one, I need a vehicle to do that. For two, I need the money to do that. Okay? I think I talked about this vehicle already in my last video, so I'm not going to do it in this one. But if you guys want more information, let me know below, and we'll talk about it. And I understand that some people say, well, you should have had this figured out before you came out here. No, that's just not the way my brain works. That's not how it went down. And I can explain everything to you if you really want a complete explanation why I'm out here. It's not totally by choice, okay? And I know a lot of you folks out there are the same way. It's not by choice. I don't have a savings because I didn't. I'll explain that in the next video. You guys remind me to explain why I don't have a savings in the next video. And I will explain that to you why I do not. Okay? I love you guys. Keep subscribing. Keep the thumbs up or down, sideways, upwards, I don't. Whatever. You guys want to see me review something, let me know. Maybe one of these days I'll get somebody to send me something, we'll review it and say, hey look, this is stupid, or hey look, this is worth the money, whatever. Alright? Keep your thumbs up, keep your thumbs down, subscribe, do whatever, I don't care. I love you guys. I think I said that already. Alright, keep looking up, because God's always looking down. God bless you.